How do I exercise and give my high energy working dog time when I don't have any bloody time myself? Let's talk about it. I want to have a chat with you about this. I am going to reference it to going to the gym, which is so cliche, I know, but I have been going to the gym. I've been going to the gym for 3 months now, if you can tell. Might edit that out later. And it's been a journey, I'm going to be honest with you. Now, my PT is freaking awesome, and he's really, just whacked my camera. He really dives into the mindset of going to the gym. And I'm sort of like, when I'm stressed, when I'm busy, when I've got things going on, I don't go. Well, I hadn't been going. And he held me accountable in a really nice way. And one of the things he said is, where are your priorities? And basically we summed up that it's pretty much your priority is you, and then your family and friends, and then your work. And I'm just going to go with that because that makes sense for me. So if I prioritize me, and then the other two things, for me, my health means that I can give more to my family and give more to my work, right? And for me, my health is anything that brings me joy, that fills my cup up, gives me energy, that type of thing. I'm an extrovert, so getting out and about, not staying in the house. Now, we relate this back to your dog. Your dog also needs all of those things. And I know you know this, like they need exercise, they need mental enrichment in order to be able to be a better behaved dog. But how do you fit that in when you've got so much else going on? I want to give you a frame of mind to think about this. And I had this conversation with one of my clients. Shout out to them. They are getting married very soon, and they're going through some health challenges and some other things. So they've got a lot going on, and they have this little terrier who is learning not to be so reactive out in public. And I asked them when was the last time their dog was out of the house, and it was last time I saw them, which was 2 weeks ago. And we are not here to judge anybody, my friends. There is no judgment there, because it's not like they ignored their dog. They just felt like they didn't have the time to get out of the house. And so actually in our lesson, we did something that I want to get into to help fix that for you if you're in that same situation. But I said to them, I wonder if we could reframe this, that taking your dog out is an opportunity for you to take yourself out, which resets your mental health. And it's the same with me at the gym. I took my PT's word for it, and I went to the gym 3 times every week. And it's been 3 weeks since we've had that conversation. And like, I'm gonna go to the gym after this because I feel good going now, and I've started to carve out the time, but it didn't happen naturally for me. I had to commit to it, and then I've started to enjoy it, right? If you can say to yourself something non-negotiable, like my dog requires, like it is a non-negotiable, even if I don't feel like it, my dog requires an outing. It gives you a chance to have an outing, and then you can reset your mental health and feel better and feel less stressed because you took your dog out. Now, if your dog is problematic in public, just like my client's terrier, it doesn't always feel like going out is a nice calming activity, right? If you're taking them for a walk and you can't think because they're pulling or they're barking, that's a problem. So now I want to assume, let's say that you've thought about it and you thought, I probably could carve 15 minutes out of my day just to take my dog out somewhere. Let's get into the how, as in what should you do in those 15 minutes? Because if your dog is crazy, you can't really take them on a suburban walk. It's just going to be really hard. I want to give you 2 things. One, the power of a long line, a long leash, like a 5-meter leash, and empty parks, okay? There is a misconception that we have to walk our dog in order for them to be fulfilled, but they don't really need it. They don't really need the walk. My whole business is built on all the other things you can do apart from a walk, all right? So here's what I'm gonna get you to do. I'm gonna get you to set your timer on your phone for 20 minutes. The reason why is if you keep it this short, and it feels so easy, you'll go back and do it again. So step 1, you set your timer for 20 minutes. Step 2, you choose a location that you can get to and from within 20 minutes, including a bit of time there. So choose a park up the street. Choose a park at the end of the suburb, and you just get in your car and you drive there. Okay, you stick your dog in the car, clip a long line, and get some treats with you, or a toy if that's what your dog likes. The only goal is that you do something engaging with your dog. So that could be they're sniffing, and when they look at you, you play with them. with or without a toy. Just run around with them. It could be that when they look at you, get the piece of food. It could be that you teach them a new trick, but you teach them the trick at the park. It could be that you put them sort of like a playground, so you get them to jump up on things, because a lot of dogs love to do that, especially high energy dogs. So they jump up on things, or you do a trick with them, or you just play with them when they check in with you. And the other part of that is they're on the long line and they're sniffing. All right, now your timer is set. It took you 5 minutes to get there, and it's going to take you 5 minutes to get home. So you've got about 10 minutes. Look at your timer. Oh my goodness, 10 minutes is up already. That was so fast. Get back in the car and go home. Now, don't tell me that your dog needs more than that and that's not enough and blah, blah, blah. My point is you weren't doing anything on your busy days and now you're doing something. So who cares if people are going to say to you in the comments or in real life that you should have done more with your dog? Going out for 20 minutes is so valuable. They love the car ride, probably, hopefully. They love the outing. And then they feel a little bit more closer to you and bonded to you when you go back home. All right, so I really want to encourage you, just do something. Just take action, do something small. It doesn't have to be big, and make sure you do it because your dog requires it, and then start to enjoy the mental health benefits that come from taking your dog out. Because I'll finish by saying this, a lot of people got a dog because they wanted to use their dog's needs as a way to get themselves out of the house. And this is me encouraging you to do that. Take your dog, get out of the house, and see how much it does for your own mental clarity as well. All right, so I look forward to speaking to you next time, and let me know in the comments if you do this and the results that you got.